took a break-even trade on RTY. So I'm going to get into it, top-down analysis, and then get into a little bit of an explanation of why I think consolidation out of this day. Numerous factors, but there's one significant one and kind of a teaching lesson that I want to get into. So anyways, I keep my daily bias quite simple. Boom, closure below a daily low wick. So I'm thinking continuation. I'll frame EQ of this daily range. Look for key levels within it, respecting that EQ, 4 hour, 1 hour. Look for manipulation into those and then trade it lower, open, high, low, close. So bearish continuation day, the ladder for bullish days for closing over the wick high. So super simple way to get daily bias. So let's funnel it down. So you have 4 hour here, you had an SMT into this internal level, SMT into this internal level. Obviously these are correlated. So super clean out of RTY and YM for the most part. I mean, this is kind of fucking chop, but you like to see this nice consolidation range into an internal level, manipulation, trade it lower. So clean. I'm not going to flashbang you with what the fuck the rest of the indices look like, but this is, if you take away what NQ and ES are doing, this is not too bad. Now, once you get in the weeds of things, it fucking looks terrible. But it's straight up chop day, you know. But hey, take a risk. You know, scare money don't make money. So, but you got to be smart. But this looks pretty awful, but you expect it. You hit a relevant level yesterday, so you would expect a new phase of price. You're not going to go expansion to expansion. You got to think phases of price, how the price responds to relevant levels. So we hit a key level. Now we have a new phase of price. That's what we expect. Slight retracement into key level, SMT 2 stage on the 1 hour. Saw some people taking this 8 a.m. After the SysD was put in. Hey, I don't want any more fucking gray hairs. I'm already fighting balding. I don't want any more pre-New York entries. So there's some guys that did that, and I know you're staking it in because, hey, like this should continue. 2-stage SysD. Like if you truly believe price is fractal and like you can do it, it's just risky. But sometimes it's simple, especially when you're hitting this, trying to bang these swing low, previous day low. It's an easy target to hit. So I know some people that swing this bitch into previous day low and got a nice like 2-something R trade. So super clean. But what I was thinking, SysD 8 a.m. Like I said, same way I frame, you know, daily bias, price is fractal. So I'm applying that to all metrics, all time frames. So closing below this wick low, nice candle. Looking for open, high, low close out of the new 1 hour candle and new 4 hour candle. So I'm not going to trade this 4 a.m. 4 hour manipulation rather. I'm going to wait for 10 a.m. to open, get its high, hopefully catch the low and get out before it, you know, comes back on me or whatever. Hopefully I get my 2R and fucking take my money and run. So nice. Looking 10 a.m. Once we get 10 a.m. here, this was my entry. We had the expansion from the open, small retracement up, C2 closure, and then I got in right here. A little jump the gun. Technically should wait for a full closure, but 10:05 comes in clutch, closes over, get another SysD, and I was thinking, damn, this might be a free ass trade. You have these on days like that. You don't get mad. I'd protect myself, wouldn't break even. So on this candle itself, I got stopped out. Little slippage, so I think I lost like out of all my accounts combined. I think group P&L was like -80 or something like that. So it happens. But yeah, quick little entry. I like the lower time frame, but you don't get too caught up in it. But the shit was super clean. But you gotta get into the more nuanced factors because you can't trade everything mechanically. Now it can be, and you can have a winning person 2R 45-50% win rate. You know, it's not pretty, but it can be done trading super mechanically. It just depends. That's where you get into these nuanced things and quant traders get after. I'm not going to get into all that, but you got to have more of a nuanced, you know, discretionary like outlook on your trading. Holy shit, maybe I'm dumb because I could not even say those words. But what you get into when you get into phases of price and understanding how price reacts to the key levels, that's where we get into this. Oh my god, fucking redeemable coupon code barcode ass price action. But we had a large range expansive Monday into a key level. We can agree this is a key level. Yeah, let's go ahead and highlight this shit. So you had price hit this key level, little U shape but clean. This was a key level on all assets. It was already hit here. So if you watch my trade recap, I traded this lagging asset distribution as YM, or not YM, rather, ES and NQ both had already hit this December 23rd swing low into here, December 24th rather, here. So boom, boom, already hit. It got caught here. That's where I traded it into. But we hit this key level. So what do we expect? We hit a key level in the market. Boom. What do you expect? A new phase of price, because we're not going to get expansion. The expansion, then the markets would never be balanced. Shit would be crazy and be fucking mayhem. So you need some sort of new phase of new phase of price to be entered. Now, if we're going to get a continuation signature, consolidation, retracement. Those two signatures are continuations. If you get V-shaped recovery, two-stage crack, get into all that studying of that, then you'll get a reversal signature and you can trade it back higher. And this is a level we are manipulating and now reversing from. But no matter what, you're expecting something new at this key level. So once you're expecting something new, you can have your mind frame focused on that, like your head frame, mind frame, head frame, whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. You can have your mind focused on that. This key level is engaged. What are we going to get? We're going to get two-stage crack, boom, continue up. Are we going to get hit of this, chop, intraday manipulation into a key level, dump back into this level? That's what I traded today. And still kind of like the signature here. We can get maybe a clean intraday manipulation to trade in down to here, because we're not reversing off of this right now. It's fucking chop fest, but we're still continuing lower. So this is still kind of free. Maybe it'll get taken on the half day tomorrow. I don't know. I don't like trading half days or even really close to bank holidays, being that Thursday is New Year's. But new phase of price, consolidation. This is not a reversal signature, so you trade it lower. So that's why today's choppy. That's one explanation you can get. It's also New Year's. We got a fucking bank holiday on Thursday. Wednesday's a half day. People are maybe kind of signing off early for the year, taking their wins and running, because price action has been relatively very clean given December and how it notoriously trades. So there's a lot of factors that can get into this. But yeah, we engaged a key level and we are now consolidating into a new phase of price, as you would expect. So that's my little explanation on why today was what it was. Should I have been focused on that and been like sit out? Maybe, probably, yeah. But I like the signatures on RTY and YM. Specifically focused on indices, NQ, ES, taking in account. It was fucking dog ass chop. You see this shit, sit it out. But still clean nonetheless. I like my entry. I was looking for like maybe a half risk on this retap on YM, just trading into the year. But yeah, I just sat it out, man. These days, you get into that mind frame of revenge trading, even though I took a break even, so I'm not really like down on the day. But I'll take a little nothing loss, get some more data within my my database, you would say. Log this, keep it as a lesson. We don't take losses around here, baby. We take lessons. So stick to your disciplinary rules. Don't get chopped. Be on the guard when shit like this happens. Know how phases of price interact with each other. Understand daily profile. Understand all these nuanced concepts, and have a discretionary, kind of formulation when it comes into the market. Don't be super mechanical with everything. You can be very mechanical, but sometimes mechanical can get your ass bit. I'm gonna be honest. So you got to understand these nuanced concepts per se, even though they're not like the hardest thing to understand or wrap your mind around. But yeah, that's enough yapping. Clean. I would probably take it again once you get into what I was explaining earlier with the key level hit, new phase of price. I should have seen that a little bit more clearly, but I liked it. I liked the 4-hour structure and then trying to trade at 10 a.m. continuation. So would take again. I managed well, being that I knew it was a pre-bank holiday. It's, it was choppy on indices, so I covered my ass. Maybe went break even a little bit early, because technically I would still be in. This is the true invalidation point. So I'd still be in now. Brutal fucking hold. I'm going to go enjoy my day, back test, do some things. But yeah, Godspeed. Be safe out there.